When the film industry was still new to Canada, back in 1917, Trenton was basically what Hollywood is now.
Quinte West area, it was really into film back in the day, and I really wish that more people would know about it.
Movies were made here once upon a time, and we were known as the Hollywood of the North.
I am passionate about filmmaking because when you share stories, that's probably the most powerful thing in the world. Storytelling is very universal in the sense that, everybody has a story.
My favorite part about filmmaking is just that it's fun. You're just around people who are interested in the same stuff as me. The more I do it, the more knowledge I get.
When I first moved here, I was impressed with the fact that movies were made here once upon a time, and we were known as the Hollywood of the North. And being a little bit of a history buff, I think it's very important for us to respect our heritage because it sort of defines us.
A film studio was established here in Trenton, and there were lots of different production companies that started up. There were several movies that were made here in Trenton, which is really interesting, including one of the largest budget films at the time. Carry On Sergeant had a budget of, I think, $500,000 or so in 1928. It's a World War I film about somebody who enlists in the army, and there's a bit of a romance story there as well. There was actually a studio on what's now known as Film Street as well, and there's a memorial cairn in front of it, but there was a studio there at one time where they shot a lot of movies. If the film industry hadn't crashed back in the 1930s, it would still be here today, alive and vibrant.
We should actually try and bring it back more. Try and persuade people to maybe want to make movies or videos.
I would say the way the industry has developed here locally in the Quinte area, everything seems kind of a little bit disjointed. None of it is connected. It's, there's a small company here or there, there's a couple independent filmmakers that are doing their own thing, but nothing is really connected. There's no central hub for any of that. In seeing what kind of opportunities there were for that kind of stuff, I actually started up a film festival in 2013 called the Movie Years Today. I thought it was really important to bring that back and sort of celebrate what's still happening here in the area.
Well, what better way to improve our culture by having a film festival?
It's cool to see someone that actually cares enough to try and bring back film in the Quinte West area. And I think that eventually the film festival that he's putting together will hopefully get more notice and stuff. This year he actually let me put my short film in, and it's my first short film I've ever made, right? So that was pretty cool for me.
That was really weird.
Yeah. He had a good plan though.
Alright, let's do it then. You follow Mr. T.
The biggest challenge is that I'm going it alone. Keeping motivated to do that work by myself and until somebody else can come along and help.
I try to inspire my friends to make videos and stuff. In school right now, 2 of my friends saw my first short film and they liked it, and now they're trying to replicate shots that I did and stuff because they liked them, and they're just having fun doing it now.
It always comes back to that. What is really important, what really connects with an audience. And regardless of what type of camera, you can always connect to an audience.
You're creating a world that that doesn't exist, right? You're creating a world that there's characters that just aren't real. You just made them up, and you just watch your own vision come to life, basically. I made it my own world. It was pretty cool.
I think that people are starting to care about the future of film in Trenton. There's always been a need for entertainment, for movies, for films, for sharing stories like that. I don't really know what it's going to look like, but I think that the future's looking bright.